What's up, guys? It's Zilla with another episode of Zilla Mode, and today we're going to be getting into what number are we at now? Today we're at day 53.
Dude,
Day
we
53 of releasing a
we talked
song
about
every single day. What's
how
up?
you needed to count this. We talked about how you needed to start counting this
Yeah, I know.
before this.
It is what it is. We roll with the punches around here. I actually already do know the number. I just act like I don't know the number just to make it more dramatic of an intro.
Or is that just a cover up to cover up your lack of knowledge?
Listen, I need you to start covering up. Okay,
Oh,
that's what I need you to start doing. Okay,
it's day 51.
start covering up my mistakes. No, it's day 53 of dropping a song every single day for the entire year, and we're going to be getting into the analytics of what the results of that looks like, and what has happened in these past 7 days, and overall what's happened in the past month and 3 weeks. And yeah, you ready to get into this, Ian?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, we haven't checked out what is going on with the latest track of that, or the latest album release, or say album. It's like a collection of 7 songs. The latest collection that just dropped just now, about 3 minutes ago. We have not checked the results of that, but before we get into that, I want to look at what we were doing before. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen for you, Leva, Ian.
Yeah.
Here we go. There, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
By the way, can we start real quick with the
Hmm?
Darth Revan freestyle?
Well, oh yeah, okay. Well, okay, yeah. Let's see.
Because holy crap.
Yeah, okay. Before we get into Dark Red this freestyle though, because that is important. I do want to just kind of look at the first month real quick. So the first month, real quick, right now is sitting at 167,000 streams, almost 168,000 streams. Where was this last time we checked? Wasn't it around 140,000? I think. If we look in the past 7 days, yeah, not 140,000, but probably about
Okay, yeah,
150,000
yeah,
in the
155.
yeah, in the last 7 days. It got 12,700 streams. The complete album got 12,700 streams for that last week. So, over the course of the future, like if this is the stable number that it's at right now, then we're looking at what is that, 24? We're looking at almost am I crazy? Hold up. 50,000 streams?
48,000 a month.
48,000, 50,000 a month, something like that, right?
Yeah, 48 for every 28 days.
Right now, that's what I mean. If we look at this,
Yeah.
if we look at this graph right here, it looks like that's what's happening. It looks like it's stabilizing around that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and we don't know what's going to happen with the algorithm. It could take off. Whatever. But I'm not mad at that.
There are 31 opportunities for that.
I'm not mad at that. I mean, like if we look at, it's 30 songs, right? 30 songs, or here, I'll go ahead and take 12,000. Well, it's like 1250, or sorry, 12,500 or something like that. Divided by 30, that's about 416 streams a day average across all those songs.
Mm.
So, I mean, I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. That's great. So
pretty good.
So that's looking good for
Ooh,
the level one. All right. What?
I said I just saw the new one just dropped up there.
Yeah, exactly. We're about to get into that. So the first week, let's get into the first week here. Tiptoe. This was the first one. This one did not have any, big hits or anything like that necessarily. It had one song on release radar, which was Tiptoe. And obviously, it was kind of stale until that hit, and then got up to like 4,000 streams, and then it kind of stabilized, and right now it's about doing, for the entire little collection of these songs, these 7 songs, 400 to 500 streams a day. And total streams right now, what it has is about 20,000 streams, or almost 21,000 streams. It looks like. So not too shabby. I mean, I can't. It's like whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with these songs later on. There's not any like standouts. It doesn't look like there's any standouts on that one except for like Tiptoe, right? I think like Banjo did some pretty decent numbers. I saw Glover and Stitch do some really good stuff. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
and then it
good.
kind of fell off. So I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
have to keep an eye on it. It was Limbo that I was thinking of, not Glover and Stitch. We're about to get into that. So then comes the next. This is what we talked about last week. And what did we talk about last week, Ian? We were like kind of scared. At least I was.
We
'Cause I
were
was like,
very, very curious as to how it was going to do.
because we had pitched this song, Rising Sun. And I
Mhm.
don't want to get into the streams on that one yet
Oh,
because I think
yeah,
that
spoiler.
yeah. But Rising Sun, that's what we were gonna pitch so that we make sure that we got a pitch early. And it caused us to miss release radar on this. And what the problem really is that it actually, or it's not really a problem. What actually ended up happening was Darth Revan's freestyle actually got a bit of that missing release radar that we thought we were going to be missing. And I think it's because Novo is also on, he's got his own release radar, but he's kind of getting on stuff. So he's the producer on the track. I think he was basically
Yeah,
getting a release radar, and then it was also kind of like, hey, if he's getting
it
a
was
release radar,
feeding into yours.
yeah, it was kind of feeding into ours. So I got like half of a release
Yeah.
radar, kind of. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
because Novo would not get that release radar on his own. No offense to Novo. We are of a
Normally, yeah.
similar size.
Like
So,
normally, like I would get like somewhere
yeah.
around like 3 to 4 thousand on this day, but instead I got 1,900 on the first day,
Yeah.
and then it kind of like evened out from like 1,400, fell down, and then it got back up to 1,300 here. Overall, it has
It
about
was good.
11,000 streams so far,
It was really good.
which is really good. Yeah, because that means that we finished this off pretty strong with a good last day on that.
Which, yeah, it looks like your streams like over like the past day just kind of spiked, and I looked at it. It was because of the Darth Revan freestyle.
Yeah, but
That one.
also, but the thing is, guys, is that it wasn't just the Darth Revan freestyle. Remember, I talked about Toga Walk being a sequel to an
The
old
sequel.
song. Toga Walk 2 went crazy. So this song is getting, without release radar, no release radar, has gotten in the first week. Right now, it's sitting at 4,700 streams. Right now. So 4,700 streams, and it was getting like 600, 500. Yesterday, it got 740 streams because this is like a sequel to an older song. That's like one of my most popular songs. So it's just naturally getting some kind of push. I think it probably got a little bit. No, nothing. It didn't get any release radar. Nothing. It's just literally just some radio
Hmm.
and just organic reaction. So,
Well, you can click
um,
source of streams.
hmm?
Click source of streams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
look at
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Damn.
listeners' own playlist and library in your profile and catalog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 1% is that radio. So yeah, people are just going
Hmm.
crazy over the song. I think the song has a lot of potential to find more of an audience. So especially if we get that on discovery mode, I feel like that would go crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Once that starts getting picked up by the algorithm a bit more, you're gonna get that out there
But
pretty hard. Hmm.
because like these songs did way better than we thought that they would, it boosted up the other songs way more than they normally would have. Okay? So
Yeah.
like if we went back and looked at like Twisted Metal for example, okay? When Twisted Metal got that boost or whatever, it got up to 134 streams. See that? 134, 132, 100 streams, 97 whatever, right? It's like a you got up to like that 100 a stream. Or 100 streams a day, right? When it came to Toga Walk 2, this collection or whatever, look at Feels So Hollow. Look at this. Up to 300 streams a day. Then up to 347. Yesterday, it almost got 400 streams in one day on a Wednesday. Okay? We go and look at these other tracks. Look at this. Limbo. Not a song that I would think that would find very much, much of an audience. 177 streams. 150, 200. Yesterday, 285 streams.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, maybe it's because of the combination of Toga Walk 2 and Darth Revan Freestyle. Kind of both do it. Like, you have one on Release Radar, and then you have this song, that song just kind of doing its own thing. Look at this, 191 yesterday, 238 streams. You know what I'm saying? So like we're
really
seeing
found
like
the album.
we are seeing people are just like going and checking out the album. I guess even something like No Addiction, 151 streams, 132 streams yesterday, 165 streams. That's the last song on the collection, which would be like the last one you would think of. So
everything on that has over 1,000 streams right now
in 1 week.
Yeah, which is crazy because if you go down to Tiptoe again,
you go back to Tiptoe. There's some that don't even have 1,000 streams.
Two that don't have 1,000 streams,
and it's been out for.
And How to
2
Catch
weeks.
a Shiny is a bop.
Yeah, I mean, How to Catch a Shiny is doing like pretty terrible. 26 streams, 28 streams. So, it is what it is. But I mean, it's just like we did not expect anything from that. No, this one, we did not expect anything. I was like, maybe Toga Walk 2 will find an audience eventually, but no, it was like instantaneous. Like once that thing came out, it started getting streams like crazy. I think it got like, let's see what it got in the first day. The first day, it got 320 streams.
That's crazy.
So I mean, and my songs never do that on first day usually. Like with this, after I've started this process. But also, I'll tell you guys, when I started doing these other songs, building up to what we're going to be doing in this. I don't want to hit this up yet, but like these songs, like Shadow Business, for example, okay, it got 44 streams in the first day. It got 54 streams in the next day. It was an upward trajectory rather than like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, spike and then drop. Same thing with Straight Outta Steamboats. Look at this. 95 streams in the first day. It got. And Gojira was kind of similar. Gojira first day, 102 streams, which is way better than normal. So I think that like this stuff is starting to catch on with the algorithm. People are starting to realize that I'm dropping every single day on Spotify, and they're checking out these songs. The songs are getting better too. So like people are just starting to come together, and they're starting to check out more and more stuff, I think. So anyway, let's get into what we got coming on this week. Okay, this is the Cooler freestyle album. And what do we got right now? We are sitting at 1,300 streams for the entire project. Okay, let me go and look at Cooler Freestyle. Cooler Freestyle just dropped, so it's barely going to have anything. 28 streams. 28 streams for just dropping is kind of crazy.
Well, we didn't pitch it.
And we didn't pitch it.
Yeah, that's
actually really good. That's a really good number to start off with. Usually it starts off with like 5.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or like maybe at most 10.
28 would be kind of I mean, it's like a low pitch.
Yeah.
Or, it was like kind of, isn't that what it was at last week? Whatever came out on Friday?
Well, what came out we don't know. I don't know. I would have to look at the video, but like, maybe like Toga Walk 2 had something like that.
Maybe?
I think Toga Walk 2 maybe did have a pretty high number starting out, and I was like, oh, it's because it's a sequel or whatever. So we'll have to see. So maybe it will end up, over the course of the day, have a really good number at the end of the day. So we'll have to see.
Or maybe it's like the album name, the first track on the album, just consistently is having more
I don't
streams
know.
when it launches.
I don't know. I mean, we did pitch tiptoe tiptoe, so I
Yeah,
can't really
so we
see
wouldn't know.
that.
We usually have pitched the
Um,
first track in most cases.
have we? Have we? Let's see. Did we do that with the sky?
Honestly,
With the sky? No. Oh wait, that was release
it's just a
radar,
single.
and that was release radar. We did it with problem. Um,
Tarnish Funk, yeah,
Tarnish
pitched
Funk. We
that.
did that too. Yeah. So yeah,
We
and he
pitched
must
Be Who
be.
Must Not Be
Yeah.
Killed.
So these are the only times that we've seen like something not get a release radar and it be the first track. So what's happening probably is because because this song hopefully is landing on release radar. It's sending people to the album, and the first track on the album collection is going to be that cooler freestyle. So that's going to get more of more streams because of release radar. There's going to be a carryover to it. You know what I'm
By the
saying?
way, I just want to, before we get into Rising Sun,
Mm-hmm.
want to remind you of a prediction, or not a prediction, but a wonder that you had,
Mm-hmm.
just a thought that
Yeah.
escaped about this song, where we wondered if it was going to potentially um, get release radar on Saturday when it came out.
Right.
It did
And
not.
it did not. It did not get release radar on Saturday because the idea was like, well, maybe it's like a delayed reaction or something like that. Like maybe that's why we didn't get a release radar last week, and it was actually Rising Sun that was going to get the release radar. It did not turn out to be that way at all. And in fact, we have found out obviously Darth Revan Freestyle ended up being the one that got the release radar. So we were good on that front anyway. We got a release radar for that drop, so all is well. So Rising Sun should be getting a release radar this week. Let's check it out. Last thing we know, it had 273 streams. Right now, it has 513 streams. I think it's safe to say this is getting a release radar right now
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
because
would say
yesterday it got 43 streams, and right now it already has like 250 streams, pretty much.
over, yeah, almost double what it was at.
Not even double. Oh, like double the entire amount of streams. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's why.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is definitely probably getting some kind of release radar push. I don't know how well it's going to do from release radar. It's a slower song. It's cool, but we'll have to see like how that all plays out. Straight Outta Steamboat's got 159 streams yesterday. Right now, it's sitting at. Come on, show me the money. 200 streams. So not very good. 200. That's 40 streams right now that it's sitting at extra. And yesterday, well, yeah, okay, yesterday I got 27 streams, so I guess it is getting some kind of boost. So we'll have to see. I mean, literally, this just came out 20 minutes ago, so we're not going to see the real repercussions of this. Like really what this is going to be doing. Yeah, I released 02 today before it turns 12, and it got 82 streams, or it got before release radar started kicking in, it got about 70 streams. So now it's getting some more because of release radar and all that kind of stuff. But overall, I'm happy with this. Ian, we're doing good. We are doing good. What do you think? What are your thoughts on where we're going next? Because the next thing is going to be the big actual level 2 drop.
Yeah. I'm well, first I'm curious to see, because we pitched it with more than 7 days. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if that affects things, if it maybe gets a bigger push.
And we pitched
the very first track.
Jet Force Gemini on there. And it
Yes.
I'm trying to, why is it not? Do I have track list hidden? What the?
I hide it, yeah. For people.
We hide the names.
Yeah, yeah. It reveals them like as the month goes on.
Mm-hmm.
As each song releases, like each day, it kind of fills in one empty spot on the album.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fun. so I've kept it that
No,
way.
that's good. I'm trying to think like usually okay, I guess I have to like bring up Spotify to see what the actual track listing is because I want to see like where these other songs are kind of like on there to see like where things are gonna kind of land. So Jefferson, so Tiptoe Tiptoe is the second song, straight out of Steamboat. So Toga Walk 2, for example, is like track 6. So
Mhm.
I don't know how much of a boost that's gonna get being on the album, but it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it looks like most of the tracks that are coming out this week are track 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So these tracks that are going to come out this week, most of them are not going to get as big of a boost as the tracks that came out at the beginning of the month. Those are going to get a way bigger boost towards this album. So that's interesting. I don't even realize, I don't even really even remember what tracks are even coming out, to be honest with you, man.
For this coming week or what? The
Yeah,
month?
for this coming
This
one. I'm
coming
trying
week,
to no
it.
yeah, do you
Oh,
know?
I'm looking at the upcoming right now.
Oh, it's right here. Duh.
Yeah.
So we have okay, we have Too Heavy. Okay, so When Angels Die, God of War,
God,
Ape Escape, Ratchet
I
and
don't
Clank, Twice,
remember
Too
too many
Heavy.
of these.
Yeah, these are gonna be some like hits and misses. I don't know. We'll have to see like what happens because When Angels Die and Too Heavy are like slower songs. God
Mm,
of War is kind of like a heavier song. Ape Escape, Ratchet and Clank are like fun songs, and Twice Freestyle is like bars on bars on bars.
yeah.
So, and then of course Jeff Force Gemini is a, I mean that's a banger. But
What I like about March is that you start, and you've shown this on the screen several times, so I'm bringing it up.
uh
You start with an Animaniac song, and that's fantastic '90s stuff there.
yes, yes, sorry, yes, yeah. We'll start March off with the Animaniac song. Yeah, that'll be fun. That will be fun. All right, okay. Let's get into YouTube just for a little bit. I just want to kind of like look at this. So, one thing that has kind of I've kind of noticed with these new releases that's been coming out. Let me see. Look at the analytics for the actual content. Oh, um,
You know what we could try for March? We could
hmm.
try pitching a song off of the album at the end and not pitch anything else.
No, definitely don't want to do that. You know, because yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. So, one thing that
See
I
how
wanted to
everything
point out.
plays out natural.
So, if you look at these numbers, okay, that's kind of like stabilizing. Like regularly, I guess you get like I get like 400 to 500 streams, or not 500 streams, but like 400, 400, 400. There's a 500. This one for some reason never really took off 200 streams, but like 700, 500, 400
Why is your CM
randomly.
Punk song ineligible?
What's up?
So why is your CM Punk
Oh,
song
because it
so
has
ineligible?
like footage. It has footage of CM Punk and stuff.
Uh,
But anyway, so we had some bangers come out of these last few tracks or whatever. Um, Feel So Hollow got 1,500 streams, right? Toga Walk 2 got 1,600 views, and I just want to remind you when we looked at Toga Walk, those were the two tracks that got the most,
yeah. Huh.
other than the ones that you know.
Wonder if they're
I,
related somehow.
they may just like people just like the songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we look at
Well,
Limbo,
those are probably the best songs off that album.
586 streams or views.
Mhm.
If we look at Spiral the Dragon, 400. And Aku Aku obviously didn't get very much at all.
You know,
No
it's funny
Addiction got a little
though.
bit, but
No Addiction did better on YouTube than it did. Oh
yeah,
wait.
yeah, no, maybe,
No,
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 barely,
sorry.
barely,
I was looking
barely
at
beat
the
it.
views.
Yeah, but oh no, I thought that was pretty interesting. because I can at least rely on like this number basically, like
Yeah.
500, 400 to 500, views at least, like in like 'cause it seems like they just kind of like stay there for the most part.
Hmm.
It's like they have like a push, and then they kind of stay there, and then sometimes they get a little bit more. But overall, it looks like 400 to 500 streams is like what I can look forward to. So like if like we just look at, let's say, over the course of a year, right?
Hmm.
Over the course of the entire year, if all of these tracks don't do anything else and they only get an average of 500 stream or 500 views for the entire year, right? That would be only 182,000 streams for the entire year.
Oh.
Hopefully something happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully something grows. Like
Yeah.
obviously you'll have like these ones that has like 1,600 streams or 1,500 or whatever. Or I had one that 3,500 right here. I mean, there was like one that had like 6,000 that had gotten a boost somehow. So obviously you're gonna have your outliers that's gonna bring that average up, but like what I'm missing, I think, is I need one of these videos to blow up like Cell Games.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm just saying, I obviously, right? That'd be great. But what I'm saying is like the way that YouTube's algorithm works is that like every single time I post, like it's a chance to get onto somebody's feed because it's all recommendation based now. So I need like a big video to feed all of these videos. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can get, if like for some reason Straight Out of Steamboats just blew up and got millions of views, right? They can see that it's a part of the playlist, Projects 365 or whatever. All these other tracks and the whole idea behind this project is going to get boosted because of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even that I just need a viral video. Like yeah, that'd be great. But like the viral video will help all the other things. It'll feed all the other videos, because they're all connected to the same project. They're all connected to the same playlist, whatever, the same artist. They all have a similar look. They all, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the goal right now, is can we get that big video to feed all these other ones over the course of an entire year. I feel like it's inevitable that eventually happen. I just don't know what it's going to happen for. We have no idea. But anyway, that kind of wraps up this little deep dive. Ian, do you have any exiting thoughts on this edition?
Aren't you uploaded on one of those anime channels, one of those AMV channels?
Man, my like camera's been hidden for some reason. What were we saying?
Weren't you uploaded on like one of those AMV channels more recently? Or am I tripping?
And there was a scroll one,
Yeah,
and
scroll.
it was a no, not Google.
Zilla X Kaiju Cult Mama. Okay.
Yeah.
10K views.
10K views? Yeah, 10K.
Hmm.
And I mean,
Not
they didn't
quite
really.
my 50K posted just, a week or 2 weeks before.
Wow,
But,
wow,
we
something.
can't all be stranded.
If we look at Mama gets 80, 100, or it was. When was that posted?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. January 19th.
January 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
So we look at this.
I'm curious to see what that. I have a
January.
feeling I see it. Nope, I did
So
not.
that's January 19th right there. It got
Okay.
a little
Go to
bit
the
of a
next
boost.
day. Yeah.
Obviously, this was on a Sunday too, so it's going to be a downtrend
Oh yeah.
anyway. But still, 85, and then it kind of drops off, and then it kind of comes back, and then it kind of stabilizes around here. So, yeah, nothing, nothing to call home about, but it is what it is.
Well,
Um,
someone in the comment section is happy to see you there. apparently.
In the comment section. Oh yeah.
I was looking through it right now. There's someone that said Sadzilla,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
someone replied forever.
Oh, okay.
So
Awesome.
yeah, you got a little fan club going on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, but okay. Well, is there you have any other thoughts before we wrap this up, man? For some reason I have
Yeah,
why do I have
I did
two of
have one
these?
like kind of a interesting question
Mm-hmm.
to ask you about yourself. Really, it's one that you may have to take a moment to think about before you answer.
Okay.
Um, do you like if you had to describe yourself as one word in one word, and that word was either top or bottom, what would it be?
I'm definitely top for sure. I'm
Well,
top top.
that only one word. It's all you get to answer this one word.
I
So
just answered it
I'm
right. Did
definitely
you say the choice is top or bottom?
yeah.
Yeah, top.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all I had.
What? Yeah, I'm at the top of my game, you know?
You didn't.
What?
Nope. No, cut that. Cut that because
No?
all you were allowed to say was one word.
I feel like I'm making the rules here. Okay? I make the rules.
Hmm.
Okay, this is my video.
Hmm. Cut it. Cut it.
But anyway, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this deep dive into these analytics and everything I got going on here. I know that it is a lot of information that I'm throwing at you, but hopefully you're finding some kind of value out of this, showing you guys a real look into what this looks like and what this process results are looking like. Before I let you guys go, as far as like my mood and my creativity and everything, everything's been good this week. I know I had a downturn last week. Remember that, Ian? Had a kind of a
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
not in the greatest of moods that week, but this week has been great. Just finished up two more songs for April. I have like 10 days to finish what I have for April. I think I have like 12 songs left to do, so I got to get on that. Um,
Oh.
and yeah, that's about does it for this video. So anyway, like and subscribe down below, comment and everything. You know how what it is. Zilla mode out.